We're live. It'll take time. So let's start talking.
Yeah, man. So
Wait for
Cameron,
people to come in. So when people come in, let me know.
all right. What do you want me to say?
Just let me know when they come in.
Oh, it's just a normal conversation. Okay.
They can hear you.
Oh, fair enough.
They coming in?
Not yet. No, I see 0 people so far. So we'll keep talking, and we'll just read.
Just wait.
Oh, join. Yeah, plenty of people joined.
All right, bet.
Okay.
What's going on? It's Cameron Devon Crew. We're out here in Dallas, Texas right now. I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada. So I appreciate y'all joining. We're talking about how to find the one tonight, how to have a great relationship, and how to just be happy in your love life. And that's what we're talking about, man. So I got my buddy with me, Gurinder from Vancouver, Canada, and we're going to chop up game, answer y'all's questions. If you have anything, drop it in the comments, hit the like button, boost the live, and we're going to go from there.
Man, I got a question for you. A lot of women.
And if you see any comments, read them to me.
Most definitely. So a lot of women want to find the one,
Sure.
right? But they wait too late. So in their early 20s and mid 20s, they're kind of doing the career thing.
Mhm.
By the time they hit 29, 30, they're desperate mode now. They're willing
Yeah.
to settle with anybody and have kids.
Yeah.
So what advice do you have to those women who are at the 24, 25 age mark?
Find a good man and settle down. You only have until about 32 before your biological time clock kind of hits its mark. So when you hit 32 years old, the chances of you having a kid with Down syndrome, for example, increases dramatically. So when you're in your 20s as a woman, that's your golden years. I want y'all to hear what I'm saying. A lot of women think, I want to have kids when I'm 31. I hear that so much. That's stupid. When you're in your 20s, your body's on point, you look good, your skin is on point, your hair is on point, your energy's on point. Have kids then. Because in your 30s, and with the same man, in your 30s, you already got your kids out the way. All right, now you can use your energy raising them to a certain age. And then your man is going to be more mature, more money, more in his career, more leadership. So now y'all can travel with your kids, see the world, build business, get money. You can relax more. So a woman's work is in her 20s, in my opinion. A man's work is in his 30s. So a man develops himself through his 20s, skills, experience, education, right?
That's right.
To get to the point of making money. So in his 30s, he can take care of a family. But a woman needs to have kids with that man while he's developing, because early on, kids are cheap. Later on, they get expensive when you got to pay for school, travel, education, and all that kind of stuff. So I think women have it backwards and men have it backwards. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, man.
I think a man in his 30s should get a woman in her 20s and mold her into the woman she should be. And I want to make sure everybody in the chat can hear me real quick. Can y'all hear me? Just say you can hear me if you can hear me. I want to make sure the audio is working.
Yeah, people can hear you.
All right, bet.
Man, let me ask you a question here. Inverse just asked, how do you get rid of approach anxiety?
You get rid of approach anxiety by going and doing it. Okay. But there could be several reasons you have approach anxiety. Number one would be that you don't value yourself. Okay. You have to know who you are as a man. And I recommend everybody write a journal. My ideal self as a man. What is my worldview, values, beliefs, character, personality, and behaviors? If you live in accordance with who you want to be as a man, you will have confidence. If you live out of accordance with that, you will be unconfident. So a lot of times you're unconfident because you're not being who you know you need to be. Now, outside of that, to have confidence in approaching women, you need to understand that when you go out and you introduce yourself and give a compliment to a woman, you're not trying to get the woman. You're simply giving her a compliment. And you got to understand that not every woman is for you, and you're not for every woman. And then also understand that by going and complimenting a woman, you're going to make her night or that hour or that moment in time a little bit. And you have to just literally Hey, I thought you looked real nice. I thought your outfit was nice, and I wanted to give you that compliment. Oh, thank you so much. Or, oh, we're having a girls' night. Either way. Oh, you're having a good night? Cameron Devon Crew, what's your name? Oh, it's a girls' night? Hey, I wanted to give you that compliment. Y'all have a good night. And carry on. There's no rejection. There is no such thing as rejection. It's you giving a compliment, not trying to take something, because I'm not trying to get the woman. I'm simply giving a compliment. And if she reciprocates back, then we can have a conversation. If she doesn't want to reciprocate, then I will carry on and talk to the next woman who might choose upon me.
Thank you, man. I got a message here from King, Texas. How do you deal with, quote, broken women?
And I want some women in the chat as well. Drop comments, women. I talk to women as well. How do I deal with broke women?
Broken women, the women that went through
women who've been traumatized.
That's right.
Well, the first and foremost thing is you have to understand what they've been through. Okay? I tell all men in my group, when a woman comes into your life, your number one imperative as a man of leadership is you leave her in a better situation than where you found her. Okay? But the first step in that is understanding, okay, who is this woman? What are her worldviews, values, beliefs, characteristics, personality, behavior? What has she been through? What does she want for the future? What are her anxieties, worries, concerns, fears? What does she need to grow from where she's at? Am I the man who can give her some leadership and direction to help her grow? Now, a broken woman is going to have things that hold her back from following good leadership. And that's okay. That's okay. But is she open-minded to receiving good leadership to make herself a better woman? So the first thing I would do is understand the woman. The second thing I would do is empathize and understand exactly where she's at. Okay, you're here. This happened to you. That happened to you. Okay. Have you considered doing gratitude journals, affirmations, reading these books, going to the gym, trying this diet, going on a nature hike, changing your relationships with your family and friends? Have you considered these things? Let's go on a program where we do these things. If you do these things and you feel better and you get to a better place, now we have a relationship. But if you talk to a woman and you give her a program that's thorough and she doesn't want to follow it, sometimes you got to cut off that weight. So I don't believe that people who have baggage are lost causes. If that was the case, I'd be a lost cause because I have tremendous baggage from the past. But somebody who doesn't want to help themselves is dead weight. So if that's who she is, cut that off, man, and find you a new woman.
Nice. I got a message from RT here. Men have become so materialistic. Where do women who earn and contribute equally find a man just beyond material goods?
I don't think men have become too materialistic. I think that a man's role has always been leadership. You have two seeds that you give a woman, the seed of wisdom and the seed of your genetics as a man. So the way you live your life informs your genetics in your body. And when you have children with a woman, your children get all your genes, whether you know it or not. The second thing is how you lead a woman. So I don't think it's materialism. I think you've been misled and misguided. A lot of men have been told your money is the most important thing that would keep or attract and acquire and maintain a woman. That's not true. Your wisdom and leadership for a good woman is the most important thing. A woman can make more money than me, and I can still submit the woman to me because my leadership, my mind is at a higher state of thinking than hers is. But if you're not at that level because you haven't worked on your self-development, education, wisdom, experience, then that's the problem. It's not your money. It's that you are not a leader. You understand what I'm saying? You have to be a leader for these women to get to that point to where women can submit and trust that your decision-making power is higher than hers. And I want to hear from some women as well.
So Angel asked, Angel's like, how do I find God?
That's a deep question.
Do
You
know?
find God by looking at yourself and looking at your life and seeing where you went wrong in life and sitting down in silence and saying to yourself, I don't know your faith, but whatever it is that you believe in, God is always going to lead you on a path of growth. So you're going to know deep down in your heart what you need to do next to make yourself better. That is God, in my opinion. I think God is always there. I don't think God leaves you. I think that you're ignoring God and you need to sit down and listen, put that weed away, put the fuck nigga away, and get to the point where you're listening to something righteous, and that's God.
We got a lot of women signing in here. So women, I want you guys to ask your questions. But let me ask you.
Yeah. So I want to ask a question to the women. What do you women want out of a man? And I'm also curious on a side question. Who is the finest woman today out here on social media or in mainstream media? Like I love asking this question. Who is a 9? Who is a dime? I want to see what they say. Because I got my opinions. I want to hear yours as well. My opinion, I think Megan Good is fine. Holly Berry's old now, but she was a dime piece. Angelina Jolie, Scarlett Johansson, who Salima Hayek. Who else is fine? But I want to see what they're saying.
All right, let's hear it. Let's wait for the message to start rolling in. Megan Fox is a hottie.
Megan Fox was the problem with Megan Fox is she's not natural. So I can't really give her that. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Put the thing back on you. What else are you saying?
So
what are the women saying?
Sophia Rain. Apparently, Sophia Rain and her $43 million. Oh, there's some. That's an OnlyFans chick that made apparently $43 million in a year.
Look her up. Let me see her on your phone. Yeah. Who else?
You're not gonna think she's fine, dude.
You know who it is?
I know who that is. Yeah.
Okay, I don't watch OnlyFans. I'm a player.
It will relax, all right? It just happened to pop in my.
All right, women. Also, all right. What do y'all want? It's cupcaking season, right? What do y'all want from a man to make you satisfied in a relationship? I want to hear that. I want the guys in the chat to hear from the women what makes a woman satisfied in a relationship. I want to hear that. Because I know what it is. You want that mental stimulation, that emotional comfort, and you want some good, you know what I'm saying, game in the bedroom.
Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie is fine. I give her that. Oh, this girl's fine, bro.
Ana de Armas. Oh, she's a hottie too, actually.
Yeah, she's thick. Okay. But ladies, what do y'all want from a man in a relationship? What makes you hit climax? What makes you mentally stimulated? What makes you emotionally satisfied? And if somebody wants to come on the chat, we can do that.
We got some people want to come on the chat.
Wait, not men.
Okay, not men. Women, come on the chat. I'm gonna invite y'all up. First come, first serve.
We got to drop that thing and put it on speaker. If a woman wants to come on and she looks good, we'll do it.
All right.
But either way, answer my questions.
A man with no beard, LOL.
I'm as handsome as they come. You know what I'm saying? I can't say anything about it.
Dig. Consistency and reliability.
What does that mean? So you dated like somebody who was broke, busted, and disgusted. That's your fault. All right, let's talk to the men. What do the men want from women to be satisfied in a relationship? What do the men want in the chat?
Here, before the chat answers, I'll answer that. Is you basically want somebody who believes in you.
Talk to us.
Somebody who is not taking away from you, is adding to your life, who makes you better. You don't have to think about that is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
You know they'll be available when you need them to be available.
Mm.
Right? So, okay, here's okay, we got somebody in the chat here. My ex-husband is trying is not up to my standards.
So he's your ex-husband for a reason. So why is he a concern?
Dolan, we're talking to you. Integrity. a girl, a girl who knows what it like to grow up, and when I guess what he's trying to say is, Alex, somebody who grew up with a family, a man who does not try to compete with you, respect.
A man trying to compete with you for attention is what I imagine she's saying is weird. As a man, my job is to provide a house, right, for a woman, metaphorically. And the woman's job is to make me shine, right, and support and nurture me and my children. So a man trying to compete with you is weird. That's a whole different plane of existence. A man's job is in the trenches. A woman's job is at home, in my opinion. So if your man is jealous that you get attention, that's weird to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I want my woman to get attention from me, to reject it from everybody else, but to attract that energy into our house, if that makes sense.
So Dawn replied. She said, "Why her ex husband is her ex husband. He's everything financially, but not emotionally."
So it sounds like maybe he worked a lot and he wasn't home enough, and you wanted more of that. But that's also a trade-off. A man who makes a lot of money and is financially sound normally is not home a lot. Like, that's the truth. Like, making a lot of money, unless you were born into it as a man, requires 60, am I wrong or right, to 80 hours a week of work. That's what we do, right? And we make a lot of money. So if you want a man who's financially sound, you're going to have to deal with the burden of being at home, dealing with the children, catering to him so the bills and all your lifestyle needs are taken care of. And truthfully, when he's working his ass off, he's thinking about you. But when you're at home, taking care of the home, you need to think about him. It's a mutual exchange. A lot of times women feel like, oh, my man isn't home enough. No, your man wants to be home, resting, laying down. You need to understand that him being out the house is for you. So I'm going to stick up for the man in that situation. I don't know your situation, but I always stick up for a hardworking man.
Charles just replied back. Charles said, "Give me a second here." Charles Rodrigo, my friend. Charles, like, a girl who does not play games, is genuine, honest, and values your time.
So a woman who likes you, that's all that means.
That's right.
A lot of you guys look for women who are physically attractive, which is good. I mean, that's a requirement. But what you should look for more importantly is a woman who likes you. A woman who likes you is going to treat you the way that you should be treated. A lot of your heartache comes from wanting women who don't want you. Choose a woman who chooses you.
And Dolan just replied back, and well, here's the kicker: he cheated. Financially, he's available, but emotionally, he's not. Fair enough.
He cheated. Well, why did he cheat, though? That'd be my question.
Hey, let me ask you something.
Yeah, it's good.
Let me ask you something. So if a man's home and the woman is not giving him sex, right? It's been months, say. Is it okay for the man to go up to the woman and be like, "Hey, look, we're not having sex. Do you mind if I go out and pay a escort?"
I think that relationship is over anyway. If you're not having sex, all right, depending on what's going on. So when a woman gives birth, there's a period of time where she really can't have sex in a healthy way because of, the womb being open. But if you're just not having sex, the relationship is over, bro. I mean, think about it. Think about it. Use common sense. If I have a girlfriend who doesn't want to fuck me, is that a relationship?
No, but there could be.
Or am I a friend trying to get in?
No, yeah, but there could be bumps in the road. Like she's not happy with you right now.
For what reason?
I don't know. For whatever reason, she's upset.
How long?
Her mom passed away. Say.
Okay, so now you're adding shit to it, right? Right.
But
so I said after birth, that's understandable. A grieving, that's understandable. But you're just not having sex because of what?
She doesn't feel like it.
That the relationship is over.
There's no
the
recovery.
relationship is over.
Now, why is that?
She's rejecting you.
Interesting.
She's rejecting you. So if I meet a woman tonight and we have a great time, but there's no intercourse, Does she want me?
Maybe she wants to move things slow.
In your opinion?
In my opinion, what I know now, she does not want you to know.
There you go. Your wife can fall out of love with you.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's dark. Okay, Dolan replied. She's like, yes, it's over. Talk to him. I keep saying it's over, but he's a narcissist.
How many people are watching?
20 right now.
Okay.
It's all about what he's doing for me. I need him emotionally, intelligently. That's Dolan again.
We need some new people in the group. Share the live stream. Let's get this popping. Not you, them.
I had an ex long time ago, and I didn't have sex for years because she smelled.
Let's skip that one. That was weird.
Wow, I guess I'm interesting. Let me ask you a question on my own. I think I touched base on this, but I think it's important.
We're about to simmer down, by the way. And we're going to pick up the live downtown.
Fair. Let me ask you this question, though.
Yeah.
Where do good women find good men? Are they going to find them at the nightclub or at a coffee shop?
That doesn't matter. Everybody goes everywhere, I think, at least sometimes. So I think a good woman in my book is going to yoga, Pilates, farmers markets, Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, Sprouts, church. She stays to herself. If she's out at night at a nightclub or a bar or a lounge, it's to celebrate a friend's birthday or something special. But it's not, I'm out here getting drunk with my friend who's single, right? That's a good woman who can't find a good man is a red flag, because men are looking for women. If you're a good woman and you can't find a good man, newsflash, you're probably not a good woman. That's the truth. Because men are looking for a good woman. Take care of yourself, take care of your body, eat right, work out, take care of your spiritual health, take care of your family relationships, take care of your relationship with yourself and your career. If you can't find a good man, I think there's something that you're doing wrong as an individual. You know what I mean? Because if I go to Whole Foods or wherever and I see a woman who is a good woman, well, I know. And I'm saying hi. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I would say about that. So if a woman is struggling to meet a man, there's something wrong with the woman, in my opinion. Now, a man can be a good man and struggle to meet a good woman, but that means you're not going out enough.
Or you don't have the confidence to meet women. But then that's not a good man, then, I guess.
No. You're not going out enough. You're not putting yourself out there. But a woman doesn't have to do that. She has to just exist. And a man will find you. Usually. At some point. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for joining the live stream. We'll pick up in a little bit. We're going to go live. We're going to go downtown Dallas. And yeah, enjoy. Talk to you in a bit.